The American people need to learn one thing and one thing only. You need to learn to be your own leader. You don't need a president. You don't need a congressman. You don't need a senator. You don't need a judge. You need your own self. You need to lead you and not look for someone else to lead you nowhere. Leadership in America, in the United States, has caused the detriment between the races and human beings in general. It has caused us to become stagnated, insolent, dumbfounded, confused, and out of our minds with hate. Because leadership has failed, and leadership always will fail. When you're looking for another human being to lead you to truth and light, you already lost already. You don't need anybody to lead you. You lead yourself. A lot of people is clamoring about who's gonna win the election this coming in term in 2020. I don't know. Probably Trump. But whoever wins, it doesn't mean a thing to me because I'm my own leader. You are your own leader. It doesn't matter whether Democrat, Republican, Independent. All is the same. Leadership equals death. People need to get it together and look for themselves as to being their own salvation and stop looking to other people to show them the way. The so-called black community has literally dissolved into abyss because all it does is sit around and wait for the liberals or wait for their leadership in the communities, the churches, the politicians, the athletes, the singers, the comedians to show them how to do what they need to do. Lead us into the promised land. And that's one of the reasons why black leaders have failed their people, along with being assassinated. But see, if you have a leadership across the board with everyone sharing in the load, we all are our own individual leaders, then they can't kill just one person and stop a movement. See, in the black community, whenever there's a leader, whether it's Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and before that, Marcus Garvey, W.E.B. Du Bois, Booker T. Washington, all they have to do is eliminate that leader. Elijah Muhammad, I don't want to forget him, Louis Farrakhan. When your leaders are working with your enemy, and when the enemy gets ready to remove that leader, you're left with nothing. But when you yourself is a leader, when you have appointed yourself as being your own leadership, then no weapon formed against you will prosper. We have the ability to be a community, to be what they call a commission, where we can come together at a round table and we could talk about what we need to do to better our lives, our community, to help each other, to have a stable economy, so that we can internationalize everything that we do. Meaning, all people from all over the globe coming together and agreeing or disagreeing on the common goals for humanity and what's best for the earth and for nature. But if you got one leader, if you got one or two people leading the whole flock, they're not speaking for the best interest. Most times they're speaking for their own interest. Look at what the big time leadership is doing right now. The big time leadership drives in fancy cars, lives in fancy homes. It's not connected to the masses of people. A lot of them don't even associate with the masses outside of TV. And they just want your vote. But when it comes down to everyday life, you can't go to their home. Or you may be shut down or may be shot. And they're talking about police killing blacks. Try going to some of these black leaders' homes after hours. Try going there and try to therefore ask them for help and see don't you get your behind handed to you. 5 will be rolling up on you. Guns will be out ablazing. You may get your head beat in with a billy bat or whatever. I don't know. But I do know one thing. You are not going to go up there and sit inside their home like you will yours or your best friend, because it doesn't work like that. And the same with so-called white people too. It's a human situation we got here. And sooner the better we eliminate this racial thing, the sooner the better we will get along a lot better. And we will be able to see and hear and move laterally and vertically and not be stuck in the mud like we are right now and stupid. But we can't do it by begging the government and by allowing these asinine leaders who are nothing but pleaders to carry us through as if we are babies that don't know how to eat meat. We're stuck on milk and we're trying to eat meat. We got to get it together, people. I'm telling you. Time is now, not tomorrow. The time is now. The time has come for us to stand up and be strong men and women and therefore be obedient to the laws of nature and salute ourselves and our righteousness as individuals that's collective in all things under the sun. Have a good day.